Hello learners, today we are going to talk about how to deal with the discussion and opinion based essay. As you all know, in discussion and opinion based essay is a very common category of the essay which you may get in the examination. How can you check this discussion and opinion based? We have previously discussed about it. This category of the question will always be like this. Some people they believe this, others they feel this. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. For example, the question may come in this way. Some people they feel that tourism should be promoted by the government. Others they feel it should not be promoted by the government. Discuss these two views and give your opinion. So question clearly is indicating to you, you have to discuss both sides of the view in the body paragraph, one side of the view in the body para 1, and on the contrary, the other side of the view of the people. And finally, in the conclusion part, when you're writing up, you have to give your personal opinion there. Now, there is a particular structure which you have to follow in this category of the question. So, structure we have mentioned here. As you know, you always start the essay with introduction, 3 to 4 lines. So, introduction we will be using 3 sentences. The first sentence will be paraphrase the question. You'll be paraphrasing the question by using the UVS formula which we have already discussed before. And then you can state here both points of view, and finally in the last part of the introduction part you will clearly write down what this essay will do. You can say this essay will illustrate both views. What are 2 views? Now you'll be coming to the main body para 1. You can start on the one hand. On the one hand means one side view of the people. I'm telling you again. Here you can state the first viewpoint. You'll be using the same formula we have already discussed before. That is PEE formula. That is point, explain, example. So you will give the first point, why, what they say, one side view of the people. Then you'll be discussing the same viewpoint in detail. Then you will give reason why you agree or disagree with the viewpoint. And then sentence 4, you will give example to support it. And make sure that do not give your personal example. Some students I have seen, they use their personal example from their daily life. But this is a kind of redundancy, guys. So avoid it. Give a global example. You can say as the research shows, or you can say these examples you can include. Then the main body paragraph 2 will be coming on the contrary part, the other part, what other people they say. You can say on the other hand, you will be giving the second viewpoint, and then you will discuss the same viewpoint in detail, more explanation of that point. Then you will give reason why you agree or disagree with that viewpoint, and finally you will give example to support your viewpoint. But make sure, guys, when you're writing the example, do not repeat. For example, if you have said, for example, in the body para 1, you do not have to repeat the same, for example, in body para 2. You can simply use other synonyms of that, which we have already discussed before. You can say to paraphrase, or you can say as an evidence. You can say, for instance, this word you can use. Now, finally, a conclusion part will be a summary and state which one is better or more important. Your personal opinion you can indicate in the conclusion part. So you can say, to recapitulate, I personally feel that. What's your view about it? So that you have to write down there. Based on the previous structure, we are going to discuss one question now on discussion and opinion based. So here we go. We have one question. Some people believe that violence on television and in computer games has a damaging effect on society. Others deny that these factors have any significant influence on people's behavior. Discuss both these views and give your opinion. So this question clearly saying that you have to discuss both sides of the view and personally give your opinion in the conclusion part. So how to go for it? Take your time, at least 2 minutes before that. Write some key points before. So one side of the view, people who believe violence in media has a damaging effect on the society. We have some points. Number 1 point, people often copy actions they see on the television. Of course, it has a major impact. It has a major impact on the psychology of a child. Those children who are going through many movies, they try to copy those actions in their daily life, which has a damaging effect. Now, second point, violent video games teach people that aggressiveness is normal in everyday life. So when they see everything, they watch different kind of movies which are based on aggressiveness, they have this impact on their mind. This is very normal and they can deal with that. In that sense, this is again, it has a damaging effect. Now, the other side of the body, paragraph 2, the other side view of the people you're going through. Violence in media doesn't have a damaging effect on the society. How? Number one point, people act from their motives regardless what they see on the television. Of course, it's not compulsory. If you're going through the television, you are watching something out there, you will be acting in the same way. You have your own sense, you have your own thinking capacity to act from your own motive. So it doesn't have impact, we are saying. Now, second, video games and television can reduce social violence by providing a safe outlet for aggressiveness. There are many campaigns are going on nowadays which actually they are aware, they aware people not to go for these things. So this can have this is the opposite view. So make sure before writing PEE formula, these are the points. However, you need to explain these points in detail, then give example to support it, and try to use good vocabulary in between along with the linkers to make this discussion and opinion based essay very effective. And finally, when you write down the conclusion part of this essay, you'll be writing up your personal opinion, and that is mandatory, and 250 words. This should be limit of your essay. Now, to view the full answer of this question, you can simply go through it, which is about to come on the screen now. You can have a look on this.